What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 best value point guards you can buy in NBA 2K18 MyTEAM. So first of all, a bit of a disclaimer. I'm recording this video on the 14th of June. There may be better cards coming out, and rather than waiting until before number 1, if there are any better cards that come out in the meantime between the time I record this and the time it's going up, I will say them now. So if I didn't say anything there, it means there has none to be added. If I did, obviously there is. And also, if there is any cards that I think should be on this list, after this video is released, I will put it as the pinned comment. So anyway, now we're going to get onto the list. At number 5 for around 2 to 3k MT is Mike Conley's Amethyst card. So this card, the main reason why this is on the list over a few of the other cards that aren't on it is because this card has a duo with Greg Oden, and that duo is incredible. This card is quite cheap. This is the cheaper of the two. I think this duo with Conley and Oden comes out at about 7 or 8k MT at the most. Mike Conley's got 4 Hall of Fame badges: Pick Dodger, Defensive Stopper, Pick and Roll Maestro, and Teardropper. He also comes with Go Woman, Fast Break, Pickpocket, Dimer, and I'm not going to read them out, but you can pause if you want to see any of them. He's 6'1", 94 defense, 97 offensive overall. He's a little bit undersized for a point guard. Driving layup of 95, which is good. Open shot mid 95 is good. Open shot 3 of 93 is good, with a really nice release. He's at 93 ball control, great passing stats, lateral quickness of 95. He's at a steal of 90, which is alright. But he does only have a driving dunk of 30, even though he does have an 80 tendency, so he will dunk if he's open. He's at 92 speed, 93 speed with ball, 92 acceleration, which is not bad at all. 98 vertical as well, so he will dunk it a little bit. Better than his rating would suggest, but he's by no means is he going to be a dunker. So Mike Conley is hot zones 3 spots outside the 3-point line. His release is cash, in my opinion. It's a release that I've been using a lot even since 2K17, and it is money in my opinion. I don't know why I shoot better with left-handed players. I assume that's not just me, but left-handed players just shoot way better for me. He can shoot well off the catch, he can shoot well off the dribble, he can fade both sides quite well, he shoots well off the pull-up. He's just a really good shooter, and that's basically all he's good for. If you're a 6'1" point guard and you can't really shoot, there's no point you really being on the floor. Also, his dunking, he will dunk. Not going to dunk on anyone, but if he's open on a fast break, he will dunk a little bit at a time. And yeah, let's just hit one of these. Now let's get on to number 4. At number 4 for around 4.5k MT, soon to be cheaper because he's relatively new, we have got 94 overall Deron Williams. I was shocked they didn't give Deron Williams a diamond card, to be completely honest, but he's a 96 defense, 99 offensive overall. He's a Hall of Fame dimer, Pick and Roll Maestro, Ankle Breaker, Teardropper, Catch and Shoot, and Deep Range Deadeye, as well as 7 other gold badges, including Limitless Range. Deron Williams got a 97 driving layup, 97 shot mid, 96 shot 3. He also has 98 ball control. Incredible passing stats with Hall of Fame dimer. So this card is offensively as good as any point guard you're going to get. He's got 93 lateral quickness, also has a steal of 94 and on-ball defense IQ of 88, so he's just a beast stats-wise. Driving dunk of only 60 with a tendency of 80, not great, but could be worse. Speed, speed, ball, acceleration, all of 97. So this card, in terms of point guards, you cannot go wrong with a card like this. A really great card stats-wise. So Deron Williams is hot zones 3 spots outside the 3-point line and also almost everywhere inside the 3-point line. His release is money, just like every year with Deron Williams. Deron Williams is one of the better shooters in the game, always release-wise, and this year, stats-wise, he's incredible as well. So his jumper is money, his fadeaway jumper as well is money. Like, that's the nicest fadeaway animation I've seen so far this year. While his release is not as good as 2K14 and 2K15 Deron Williams, where he used to green basically every single shot you ever took with him. And my first ever video that actually hit over 100 views on this channel was a Deron Williams gameplay. Surprisingly enough, in NBA 2K15, that's a bit off the point. Dunking, he will dunk if he's open, that's about it. Mid-range game, pull-up, everything's good. And one of the best offensive point guards in the game, and he's really cheap. So anyway, now let's get on to, let's hit one. Now come on, let's knock one of these down. There we go, went in. Now let's get on to number 3. At number 3, I'm going to go with a diamond card. Now, a lot of people don't like this card, but I really do. And it's Diamond Marcus Smart. At 8k MT right now, possibly lower by the time this video comes out, this card is one of the best value point guards in the game, one of the best value diamonds in the game. 99 defense, 93 offensive overall. He was a Hall of Fame pickpocket, pick dodger, charge card, defensive stopper, and pick and roll maestro, as well as 12 other gold badges, including posterizer, which is a good one to have. He's 6'4", so he's big for a point, well, big enough for a point guard. He's got 89 open shot mid, 89 open shot 3, a driving layup of 92 with a really nice release, 88 ball control, swing speed boost, great free throw of 90, good rebounding stats as well, which aren't a big deal, but they do help, 97 lateral quickness, steal of 95, on-ball defensive IQ of 97, so that's really nice. Driving dunk of 85 is really good as well with a tendency of 90. Speed, speed, ball acceleration, all of 90, which don't look like the best stats, but this guy just plays really well in game. And if I was to run a Celtics KOK team, which I probably won't, but I will make that announcement later, Marcus Smart will be a starting point guard on that team. So Marcus Smart doesn't have that many hot zones, but his release is money, like one of the best releases for a point guard. His dunk animations are really good from what I've used of him anyway. He will dunk on pretty much everyone, and he's a lockdown defender as well. It's hard to show exactly what he does in freestyle, but it's a really nice card, and if you've used him, you probably know how good he is. A really good offensive and defensive point guard. He can defend pretty much anyone, even LeBron if you play him there. He can shoot well if he's left wide open. He can dunk. There's nothing this card cannot do, and is a great budget option at the point guard position, especially if you're looking for a guy to kind of not necessarily score all your points, but kind of lead your team both ends of the floor on offense and defense. At number 2, we're going to go probably the cheapest amethyst point guard in the game, and it is, where is he? And it's Robert Pack. So Robert Pack is 6'2", 96 defense, 97 offensive overall. Comes in 5 Hall of Fame badges, 1-man fast break, pick and roll maestro, anchor breaker, posterizer, and obviously finisher, as well as 12 gold badges. He's got a driving layup of 92, open shot mid of 90, open shot 3 of 90, and I'm not entirely sure about his release. I'm not the biggest fan, but it's not bad, and he's lit me up a few times, so I'm not too, I don't think it'll be too much of a deterrent, his release. He's got a ball control of 93 as well. He's got decent-ish passing stats. Not going to be a good rebounder, but has 94 lateral quickness, 97 steal, and 84 on-ball defensive IQ, so he's going to be a good on-ball defender. He's got a driving dunk of 99 with a tendency of 100, though, and some really nice animations. Speed, ball, and acceleration all 96, and also a contact dunk of 99, vertical 99, with that Hall of Fame posterizer and those tendencies. He's one of the best dunking, if not the best dunking point guards in the game. And he's 1500, yes, 1500 MT. His release is definitely on the slow side, but it's not too slow that it's impossible to get off. It's a little bit faster than the likes of Kid, Mario Chalmers, and from the fadeaway, it's actually quite easy to time. It's actually a little bit faster, which is good. He's got a lot of hot zones outside the 3. He's also got hot zones basically everywhere inside the 3-point line. His dunking, though, is second to none. The best of any point guard I've used this year, and arguably the best of any card I've used this year. His dunk animations are incredible. He's got Hall of Fame posterizer, 99 dunk, 99 vertical, 99 contact dunk, and he's just incredible dunking wise. The jump shot being slow is the reason he's not number 1, but everything else he does super well, and as well, if not better than any point guard in this game, and he's like 1500 MT. And before we get on to number 1, a lot of guys are going to be talking about this card. I'm just not the biggest fan of him. He's like 2K MT, and it is Jason Terry. So Jason Terry is a limitless range shooter who's got a nice release and a 96 open shot 3. So he's a really nice shooting card. He just doesn't bring anything except shooting, and for just a shooter, there's better options. Like if you want a limitless shooter, just use a 2-guard number 1. Just pay a little bit extra for a Curry because he can do a little bit more. Terry, he just doesn't do enough to make this top 5. And at number 1 is the only Ruby on this list, and it's a card that I've seen sometimes in the auction. He always goes for under 1,000, but I've seen him for 500k at times, and it's John Wall's Ruby card. For the minimum possible price of a card, you are getting 94 defense, 95 offensive overall. You are also getting 3 badges, including Hall of Fame Dimer and Acrobat, as well as Gold Posterizer. Hitting out with a 95 driving layup, open shot mid 92, open shot 3 of 89. You're getting 90 ball control, great passing stats, lateral quickness of 96, steal of 90, on-ball defense IQ of 86, driving of 90 with tendency of 95, as well as 98 speed, ball, and acceleration. This card, honestly, doesn't feel that much worse than a diamond, and I've used both. So John Wall has hot zones in the 2 corners and almost everywhere inside the 3-point line. He's got one of the best releases in the game, in my opinion, and that's for any position on any card. He can play really well as a shooting point guard, but what he's best at is being used as a slashing point guard. If you're just starting out the game, this card's great for you, or even if you're on a mid-level budget, as in like 30 to 50k, this card's great to throw on the end of your bench. His hot zones in the corner are not the best for a point guard, to be honest, and the middle spots here is probably the best hot zone to have for your point guard, and so are these top 3 3-point spots, but you can't have everything. He's basically hot everywhere else on the floor. But he can shoot decently enough off the fadeaway. His dunking, though, is where he's really going to stand out. He's one of the best driving dunk cards in the game, and even though his diamond is definitely better, this card, I've used both of them. I don't feel any different using the ruby and using the diamond in this game. I don't know why. So anyway, that's the video. My opinion is the top 5 best value point guards in NBA 2K18 MyTEAM. If you guys disagree, leave it in the comments. And with the way 2K are releasing players, there's probably going to be better value point guards than this very soon. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.